Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python Advanced session. So in our last video, I told you what NumPy is and what is ND arrays, how to import NumPy, how to use array method to define arrays in different dimensions. So if you haven't seen that video, there is a link in description box. That is the link of the playlist where you can find from the beginner level till now all the videos. So there you can find also advanced level, our first video, that is NumPy introduction. So please watch that so it becomes easier for you to understand this session as well. So today we are talking about NumPy array indexing and slicing. As I told you before, NumPy array is basically list of lists. So it can be indexed and sliced in the same way we do with lists. So array basically is the matrix. It is treated as nested lists, so list inside lists. So their index value also starts with 0, and the second index value would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So it goes in the same way as you can see in the picture. If it is a one dimensional array, the index value 0, it starts with index value 0, and in the negative it is also the same way. The last value would be -1, second last would be -2, third last would be -3, and so on. If it is two dimensional array, then the first value would be 0 row and 0 column, so it would be 0 0. Then it's if it is same first row and second column, then it is 0 1, and so on. If it is second row and first column, then second row would be 1, and because it is the first value of the column, it is first column, then it would be 0. So the first number in sec 2D array, it always shows row, and second number that is separated by comma, it always shows column number. So when you slice it, the expression is also same. If you want to read from first and second column, and value is from the second value until the end value, then it will be like this, and so on. As I told you, it is indexed and sliced just like list, so it works also like list. To import NumPy library, we use import NumPy, and we give NumPy a shorter name, that is NP. So whenever we call any method, any function from NumPy module, we use that NP keyword in the place of NumPy. So we'll first run this one, and then I'm creating my first array here, that is 1D array, because it has just one list from 1 to 10 value. So I'm passing first, printing first my array. Then what I'm doing, I'm indexing second value. As I told you, index value always starts with 0. So first value would be 0 and second value would be 1. So here I'm printing second value. And if I want to print from 0 to 3, what I do, I use colon to slice them, and then I am using four number, so that means 0 to 3, all the four values would be printed here. And here I'm using negative value to get the third last number. -3 is showing third last number to print it. So if I run it, this is the original array that I created from the value 1 to 10. It has 10 values. Then I asked to print second value of the array, that it has index value 1. So you can see the second value is 2. So I got the second value 2. Here I want all the numbers from index value 0 to 3. Sorry, this is 0 to 4, not 0 to 3. So 0 to 4. So that means I want four values to be printed. So here you can see all the four values printed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want the last third number. So you can see third number is 10 is 1, second last is 9, and third last is 8. So you got the value 8, the third last value from the array. So you can index and slice this the same way as we did list. Now here, to handle multi-dimensional array. So here I'm defining first multi-dimensional array, and as I explained you in last video, to check multi-dimension, check the brackets, how many brackets are in the starting and ending. So there is one, two, and three brackets in the starting and three brackets in the end. So it is right. It is 3D array. So if I print it, you can see it has list inside list inside list. So first list is 1, 2, 3. Second is 4, 5, 6. And it is again makes one list, that is 2D array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is one set of array. And then there is again 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is the second set of array. So when we talk about 3D array values, so you can see the first set will be the first value of the array, and second set will be the second value of the array, right? So in the same way, if we want to extract just one value, so if we use 0 here, so what it will give us? It will give us first set of array, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because it is index value 0 in 3D array. And we are checking also the dimension of this. So this is 2D array. In 3D array, we have list inside list. So that makes it 2D array. Then again, you can see it has two values inside. First value is 1, 2, 3, and second value is 4, 5, 6. So if we want to access the value of this, what we use it, because it's a 3D array, first we use first value of 3D array, then we want the first value of that 2D array that is inside that 3D array, and this is the first value of it. So for example, if you want to get what you use two brackets or two double zeros, and then you will get your first value. Now there is 1D array here. You can see one bracket, 1D array. So 1D array, it has first index value, that is the 0 index value, has this value. Second index value, that is 1 index value, has this value. And 2 index value has 3 value. So to access this, what you use 3 times 0 if you want to know the first value. If you want to know the second value, then it will be 0, 0, 1. If you want third value, then it will be 0, 0, and 2. So for example, I want the last value of this array. What I will do, I will run this, and then you will get 3 here, right? So basically, array is kind of a Russian dolls, you can say. So this is the 3D array. Inside this, there is 2D array. Inside this, there is 1D array. So the only difference is in the Russian dolls, you can have one doll within one doll. But in arrays, for example, there are two dolls here, two lists here, and you put two dolls inside one doll. So that becomes two 1D arrays inside a list, two lists inside a list. So that makes 2D array. The same way, you can have three dolls inside it, for example. So there is three 2D array in one 3D array. So there can be three nested lists inside one list. Like a container. For example, you have a big container. If you go in the market and you buy 3 or 4 sets of containers, then there is container inside container inside container. So for example, the smallest container is 1D array, and there are two set of small containers in a bigger container, that becomes 2D array. And then there, that second container is within the third container, that becomes 3D array. So that containers can be many, maybe there is a 4 set of containers, 5 set of containers. The same way, it can be multi-dimensional arrays, list inside list. So to access that, you also use The same way, you can use, if there is 2D array, then you first value would be 1D, and if you want to access that 1D, then you use two zeros or two index values to array to get the value from that list inside list. So here there is also a method that you called, with the array you write starting point, ending point, and the step, a set step from where you want to get the value. So for example, here in this array, you want 0, it means first value. You want from the first value of array, then it can be anything. It means from the starting till the end. And then you want from second step, second position. So what is this? Is 0 array, then all the values are accessible, but from the second index position. So here the second index position, second step is 3 and 6, so that's why you got only 3 and 6 values. So you can extract particular values from the array as well. For example, if you want to take all the values until, like, you want only 1 2 4 5, what do you do? So you can define like this here. So what you get here, you get only 1 2 4 and 5. For example, you want only 2 5 3 6 values. What will you do then? You can do this way also. Then you will get 2 3 5 6. I hope you get it how to use a step method. Then there is again a dimensional array, but you can see here there are two brackets here, two brackets here. So that is two dimensional array, and you can check it by endim method as well. So here is the original array, and you can say, see, it's two dimensional. If you want to check the second value of the array, can you tell me what can it be? Yes, so it is the zero index value. This is first index value, and this is second index value, right? So if you run it, you will get your second index value of 2D array. Now we'll do this slicing here. So you want 0 from the starting 0 row, and you want the numbers from 3 to 5, right? From 3, it means index value 3, up to index value 5. So here is, sorry, so this is our array, 0th value, and then 0 1 2 starting third value here till 5th. So what we get in the answer? 3 and 4. If we want to retrieve from first to second row, and again from first till second column. So our 0 index value row is this, and 0 and 1 is this. So two values from here, and then second row, two values from, oops, sorry, two values from here. Then again, we want all the row and all the columns, sorry, all the row and the column is 2. We want second index value. So all the rows comes this, but second index value would be 0 1 and 2, this one. So what we'll get in the answer? 2 8 14 20 26 and 32, right? Now we want also second row, and this 2 colon means every second value. So we are skipping one value, And the same way, we want to skip every second column as well, every second row, every second column. So here you can see second, from starting from second. So 0, 1, second row is 12. Then we skip one more row, then 24. The same way here it is defined as column. So second column will, every second column, so we'll skip this column and then go to 14. We skip this column, then go to 16. So we get the values 12, 14, 16, 24, 26, 28. So if we run it, let's see what we get. So as I told you, when it was 3 to 5, we are getting answer 3, 4. To get from second row, from second column, up to second row, up to second column, we'll get 0, 1, 6, 7. And then from any row but second column. So we retrieve all row data but from second column. So we'll get 2, 8, 14, 20, 26, 32. And here we want to start to retrieve data from our second row, but all the columns here with two semicolons means we will skip our next row, we'll got alternate row, and we'll get data from alternate column as well. So that's why what we got 12, 14, 16, 24, 26, and 28. I hope you understand how to index, how to slice data from NumPy array. If there is any confusion, any doubt, please write in the comment box and I'll give you more examples to explain in easier way so you get it what I'm trying to explain here. If you like my video, please press like button and also subscribe it so you get the notification whenever I upload my next video. Keep learning, keep practicing. If any confusion, any doubt, please write me in the comment box. And as I told you, there is the former playlist link in the description box with GitHub repository link where you can find all the lesson exercises what we have covered in the video. Please go through those videos if you don't know the beginning or the intermediate level of knowledge of Python. Please go through those videos before so it becomes easier for you understand this one as well. Till then, see you next time.